Welcome to the Diversity Report podcasts with interviews of diverse movers and shakers and innovative change makers. I'm your host, Deborah Levine, Editor-in-Chief of the American Diversity Report. With me today is Javier Cámara, and he is an expert in internet architecture, a wonderful term. Hi, Javier, how are you?
Hi, Deborah. Fine, thanks.
Wonderful. One of the things that you are working on that is so special in my mind, and I'm sure in many others, is the beBee platform, the personal branding platform that you have created with entrepreneur Juan Imaz, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about beBee, and then we'll ask you how you came to create this.
Yes. beBee basically is an all-in-one personal branding platform. We basically detect a problem that after working hard for years on building your network, it is very frustrating that you cannot reach all of your followers. So we decide to respond to declining organic reach. So basically, I decided to create it. I can tell you a little bit about what I did before beBee. Basically, I had the opportunity. I am from the north of Spain. I had the opportunity to move to Madrid for an interview to work for Oracle at Oracle. Who wouldn't love working for a great American technology multinational? So that's I got the job at Oracle, and I learned a lot there about technologies and big data. And after growing very fast professionally at Oracle, and being named one of the top European guys, or the top European architect of success, I said, Javier, you need to take risk, you need to change, and I started to look for options. Then at that moment, I met Juan Imaz. Juan Imaz is the beBee co-founder, and I built and developed the whole technical infrastructure of an email marketing company. At that time, Juan and I are P&L guys. Despite having millions in the bank, we always take care of the cost. 2 years later, Canalmail, that was the name of the email marketing company, had profits for the first time. When we sold the company in 2008, the company was in Spain, Portugal, and Mexico, and had over $10 million in annual earnings. After that, in 2009, I decided to leave the company and work in developing professional online communities. Meanwhile, Juan was performing a buy and build story for BSS, the American private equity firm that had acquired Canalmail. In 2014, I was having lunch with Juan, and we were discussing the lack of relevance in the existing social networks, and a new idea came up. Why not create a new social network where people, the groups, and the content were relevant? So a social network not based on your existing contact, but on new people who share your same professional or personal interests. Why not create an affinity-based network, a platform basically for successful personal branding? And at that time, the beBee concept was born. So basically, we are trying to solve a problem that is, after working hard for years on building your network, you cannot reach all of your followers. So beBee basically is a platform where you can create your personal brand, showcase, with advanced content production tools like video, blog posts, slides and share in the future, and another tools like instant messaging, video conferencing, multi-network, and another features that are coming soon. And that's all.
I've really enjoyed seeing all the different nationalities of people on beBee. You encompass the world, it seems. Is that right? Are you everywhere?
Yes. One thing that I love from beBee too is the diversity and also respect. We promote respectful people, and we basically remove those accounts that are not respectful. Because one of the big issues that I see in social media is in most of the big ones is that there are a lot of disrespectful people, and we want a network. We want the first one that everybody have to respect each other. And diversity, multi-language, a real diversity and multi-language social network.
Wonderful, thank you. I appreciate that. So tell me, how many people are on the beBee network at this time?
Now we are 70 people working on beBee. Basically, more than 50% of our staff is technical staff. Basically, they are working on developing the new platform, and they are working on the product. And the rest are basically about marketing and sales, because we are we think we can be profitable during this year. That is great, because we have only 2 years. We attract 12 million users in only 2 years. So I think this is a good point to dream to be a big one.
Mm-hmm. Tell me again how many you have attracted.
12 million users in 2 years.
12 million users. That's quite a few.
Yes.
from all over the world.
Yes. Yes, basically worldwide. We expect that this new professional social network will be approaching 40 million users during the next 2 years.
I see.
Yeah.
What are your plans for this next 2 years? What changes to your platform are you planning, as you mentioned?
Yes. We are working hard on a new and very fast platform. beBee is launching a new collaborative platform later in this year. Basically, different users will be able to collaborate in the articles and stories. There are numerous benefits to combining the efforts of several experts, because basically by working together, you can expand on ideas and rich content that is more valuable and well-rounded. So beBee will offer collaboration on a blogging platform. I think it will be disruptive. This new feature is both innovative and cool, because it's the first time that content creation and input can be achieved through several collaborators through beBee. beBee is taking the publishing platform to another level, enabling you to collaborate with others to have greater reach and impact.
There seems to be a real focus on people who can write and do write, whether it's books or blogs or articles. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. Yes, we are working hard to delivering you the best platform, and we are also adding slides, ebooks, and different tools for all our kind of users. So we have different type of users. Some of them are looking for basically read and write, but others also want to, of course, sell books, and we will try to deliver all the tools that you need to sell.
Excellent. And I understand you have brand ambassadors also. What are they?
Yes, yes, we have a very nice program. We call the program Brand Ambassadors. Okay, our dream basically is sharing our potential success with our first movers. We call them those users that really believe beBee, and they are exactly like us. They believe on the concept. They think and they are sure that beBee is the next big thing. So we are planning to reach until probably to 200 ambassadors worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully the equity that we are giving them will worth a lot. So why not to dream big, you know?
Sure, sure. Absolutely. I know that from reading about you that you dream big and that you are motivated even in your sleep. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. The best thing is to be passionate about what you are working on. And again, it is beautiful, and why not to share a potential success with our first mover?
Sure. So tell me, what advice would you give users of beBee to make the most of their participation?
Okay, BB, I think is different because we promote the whole person. I mean, my advice is displaying the whole person because you are a vibrant and amazing person, much more than what's on your resume. How do you get your passion and power across your to employers and providers and whatever? So on BB, we drive connection and engagement through passions, hobbies, and personal and professional interests. So my advice is displaying the whole persons. You can get better opportunities. You can find other individuals with the same interests as you, and then you can create a dialogue over that commonality. This is what we call affinity networking. Basically, it's a connection based on common interests. So the platform concentrates on matching professionals who have a mutual interest and skill sets to help build business relationships rather than just contacts. So it is about building business relationships. BB also is about professional networking through personal interests and hobbies. Why? Because our interests, our personal interests, generate much more professional engagement and better business opportunities on the platform.
And I understand that the platform itself has a great deal of synergy with other social network sites like Twitter. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. We don't see the big ones as competitors. We don't see LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter as competitors. We see them as opportunities, and professionals want to share their content through all the big ones. So we put in value that we basically on beBee you can share any content through any social network. So that's great, I think, because if you want to build a strong personal brand, and if you want to share, and if you want to show your personal brand, you want to share all your great content through all the social networks. So beBee will be also like a hub for sharing all your content.
Tell us a little bit more about the hives, beBee, and what those are and how they help and complement the affinities you want to build.
Yes, when we create the hives, okay, the hives because of the bees, of course, and on beBee, the basis is the content that the people is sharing on the platform. Basically, now I think there are about 30,000 hives that are created by our user base, and a hive basically is an affinity group. Can be a personal interest or a professional one, like for example, diving or marketing. So this is great because we have bet on a open model like Twitter. I mean, you can join any hive without waiting for being accepted. This is a problem that I see in other social professional networks because, for example, I put you an example. I joined the CEO group and they didn't accept me. So uh, I felt so frustrated. I didn't understand why. So why to have? So we basically believe more on open groups, and the content is basically moderated and is self-curated by our user base. So if you share any poor quality content, another user will complain, and your content will be removed from the Hive. So Hives is an open concept. It's about affinity group. It's about can be a company, can be a personal interest. So it's a great and a very powerful concept.
Thank you. I do believe so. I'm a member of some hives that have thousands of members and some that have just a few hundred, and they're all wonderful. Very
Yes, hopefully we are empowering the hives in the next release that we are launching in the next weeks. We are launching a very powerful platform, and hives will be also more powerful in terms of administrators and also to reach and to get, because our goal is to get the hives with the best and always high quality content.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like you have great plans for the future, and very near future.
Yes.
So, what would you say to somebody who is thinking of joining beBee? What will they get out of it? What one thing will they take away from our conversation today?
Okay, for me, in my humble opinion, beBee is great because of two big reasons, and anybody should join beBee. First of all, is hopefully is the first social platform where you can reach 100% of your followers 100% of the time, and with all of the members will and have to be respectful. And secondly, beBee is an all-in-one personal branding platform, and you don't need to get out and to stop using another platform. So it's absolutely complementary, and beBee is an engagement-based community. So I am completely sure anybody will enjoy beBee.
Well, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to add that we haven't covered yet?
No, I think it's great. Thank you, Deborah.
Oh, my pleasure, and I'm looking forward to seeing the developments this year in beBee and following your progress.
Thank you.
My pleasure again, and thank you, our audience, for joining us for this podcast. We appreciate your engagement and look forward to seeing more of you. Thanks again. Goodbye.